welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to react to Super Junior-L.S.S. Now, let's be honest, I never expected this combination. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised by this combination, but somehow I am. This is obviously Itae and Shinong from Super Junior, and I just want to get started. I love Super Junior, just FYI, and yeah, I love their music. So I've been to their concert several times since I'm in Korea. If you get to go to a Super Junior concert, go. It's so amazing. They're iconic. They put on a great show. Yeah, but I'm ready to go and get started for this. This is Super Junior-L.S.S with Suit Up. I'm interested to see what they do with it.
Talk to me. 원하는 장르가 뭐든지 준비됐어 on the phone. 오늘 드레스 코드.
So they're like dolls. Oh, that's pretty Chanel. Oh my gosh. I love how quirky this is. Which is like typical Super Junior, but like, oh my gosh. Suit Up. Also, I feel like I've seen a couple of these must be like the regular dancers. Because I think I saw them tour with them. Which is kind of nice. They have like a little family. They like do things with. Maybe I'm wrong, but I swear I've seen them before. I really like this pre-chorus. It took us such a nice voice. Okay, they just crack me up naturally. Super Junior all the time. Okay, also the outfits, hilarious. Love them. Somehow they managed to pull it off though. Suit up. Ooh, here we go, bridge. Oh, I like that, going the back and forth between the interval. Also, the music is just banging. Ha! Her face is here. What is that dance move? Oh, okay, bring it. Suit up. No! I don't want it to be done. It was so good. Oh my gosh. And then they turn back into dolls at the end. Ah! I feel like I do this all the time, but I can't help it.
할아버지, 근데 이 인형은 누구야?
Oh. So she was asking who they were, like who it was. That was so fun. I mean, I expect nothing less from Super Junior, but that was literally so fun. Like, I don't think you got, okay, maybe for those of you who like have been here for like a long time, like in the K-pop scene, you'd understand like Super Junior is so fun. I'm just gonna say it. Super Junior is great. Their music is great. If you don't like them, you don't have to listen to them. That's it. Like, I feel like that about a lot of groups. Like, if you love a group and I don't like them, that's okay. I feel like that's something that a lot of people get into, is they feel like you have to love every single K-pop group, especially if you're a multi-stan. They're like, oh, you have to love XYZ. And I'm like, no, you don't. Music is subjective. Music is something that if you are into and you want to broaden your horizon. You'll listen to a lot of different music, but you're not going to love everything. Like, I'm very clear that I'm really not a huge fan of a lot of ballads, and I'm not a fan of hip hop. It's just my personal preference. Now, are there ballads that I love? Of course, there's some great ballads out there that I love. Are there hip hop songs I love? Yeah, of course. There's an exception to every rule, but just because you don't necessarily like them or you aren't interested doesn't mean you need to get into it. So something that I think about, especially a Super Junior, I hear a lot, is people say, oh, they're too old. Why are they still doing music? There's lots of Western artists who are doing music still. And why are we don't judge them for it. Like, I mean, there's musicians in the US who are in their 60s and 70s, and that's perfectly fine. Like, I kid you not, like, I saw Cher in concert, and I was so impressed by her. I'm not really a huge Cher fan, right? I mean, I know quite a few Cher songs, but like, I wouldn't say like I'm a diehard fan or anything, but she knows how to put on a show, and she's like in her 60s, and she's amazing. And like, she put on a beautiful show. She came out on this freaking elephant. It was like awesome. And then she like performed for like 3 hours. Like, are you kidding me? And that's the thing with Super Junior. Like, they come and they have this huge discography, and there are songs that you're going to love and there are songs you're going to hate. And for me, like, I really enjoy Super Junior, and that's just me. If you don't like them, don't listen to them. And why do you have to comment about them? I guess I just see it all the time. Like, every time when Super Junior comes back, there's always this, you're too old, get out of here, get out of the space. And I'm like, be quiet. Like, I'm sorry if I offend any of you for saying that, but it's true. Like, music is whatever you want it to be. If you want music if you want to listen to music that is from Super Junior, do. And if you don't. It's really not that difficult. It's here to entertain us. It's here to for ourselves, right? That's what the feeling is. So, sorry, this is a little bit of a tangent, but I feel like it has to be said. And I feel like I'm seeing Super Junior get a lot of hate on a lot of different platforms, and it's never, for me, it's never justified. I just feel like if you don't like music that Super Junior puts out, don't listen to it. And just let them be. Super Junior gets trolled enough by their own fans. Like, they like, it's okay, and they're beloved by their juniors, and they've done amazing things for K-pop, and like, if you don't want to acknowledge that, fine, but just leave them be. I mean, this song was so good, and I'm sorry it turned into a tangent. That's not what I meant it to be. I was just gonna come and I was just gonna listen to this and I was gonna enjoy it, which I freaking did, because it was so freaking good. It was fun as heck. I don't think that a lot of groups can do what Super Junior does. That's the thing. They've had this long, extended career, and there's just not a lot of idols who can do what Super Junior has done. They've had careers for a really long time, right? They're still touring. They're still making music. They're still on all these variety shows. They're doing this and that. And that's really something for them to be commended on. And you can tell they understand what makes them them. So like in this song, definitely something I really liked is that I feel like when you have some of the best vocalists in K-pop in your group, because let's be honest, like Kyuhyun and Yaesung and Ryeok are like some of the best vocalists in K-pop. Like, there's obviously other people besides them, but I feel like a lot of people don't necessarily always talk about KRY, and like, they are really amazing vocalists. And so when you have really amazing vocalists, sometimes it can be hard to stand out. And so like, I actually love Etuk's voice, and I really like how they were able to pair. He was able to have a good majority of singing, and I feel like I never hear Shindong singing. I always hear him doing like, he sings like Laws, or like he sings like something very little. So it's really fun to hear him on this a lot more. And then Siwon, like, he got to kind of explore his range, and I really liked that, how it went from like there was one part of the song where it was like a low and high back and forth, and I really enjoyed that. So it was really fun to like hear that. And then they also were goofy and funny in themselves. Like, this is obviously like how I love to see Super Junior. I love them like kind of like making fun in a joking kind of way in a music video. And they're gonna like, this is something I can imagine like at one of their concerts L.S.S having so much fun with. Like, I can just imagine like everyone going suit up like jamming out to it, and it would just be like a really fun song for them to do. And they could do it in like a combination with like maybe a couple other songs or something like that, or they could do it in a different like group setting. And I really like how Super Junior plays with that. They take their music, and then at their concerts it's not necessarily exactly how you envision it. So like, for example, when they did Sorry Sorry at the concert, like they added a whole like rock element to it, which was freaking awesome. So, or they like will take a song and they'll make it a ballad, or like they took Spy, which and made it like almost classical sounding. It was really great. So that's something that I really love, and I can definitely like see that like for future goals with this song. But anyways, tell me what you thought about this song. Who is your bias in Super Junior-L.S.S? I can't pick. I love them all. I'll have to think about this a little more. But did you love it? Did you hate it? Tell me your thoughts down below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.